All right, so here's an example of kinematics. A body is executing simple harmonic motion with a position. So here's our displacement function given by the equation this. So here's my displacement function, 4 cos 4 pi t plus pi on 4 plus 2. So questions one by one. What is the mean value for the mean or center of motion? So the mean value is going to be that middle function. We talked about a pendulum. It's going to be the middle value. In terms of a periodic function, we turn it on its side and it goes like that. It's going to be 2 because our d value for our periodic function is 2. So that's our center of motion, x equals 2. Now the amplitude, what are the amplitude and range of the motion? So they're two different questions, slightly different. The amplitude, it's 4 times, so A value is 4. So the amplitude is 4. Now, the range of the motion is given as like a range, like a function, the range of a function. So the lowest value is -2 and the highest value is 6. So we're just adding the amplitude of 4 to the center of motion 2 and subtracting the amplitude of 4 to the center of motion. Okay, so that was part B. What are the period and frequency? Now, period and frequency, we're not going to worry about frequency, but we are going to talk about period. So the period is going to be equal to, period equals 2 pi over b. Now, the b value is 4 pi here, so 2 pi over 4 pi is 1/2. So our period is 1/2. Now, if you wanted to find the frequency, you'd do 1 over 1/2, which would say 2. That means it's oscillating twice every second. That's what a frequency is. But again, I'm not worrying too much about it. What is the initial position of the body? That is at time equals 0. Now, this is something that you should be able to do without a calculator, depending on the question. If I sub t equals 0 into there, watch what happens. I end up with just, when x equals 0, our function is going to equal 4 cos pi on 4 plus 2. Now, you should know that cos pi on 4 is 1 on root 2. You should know that from your standard triangles and from the work we did all the way through year 11. Cos pi on 4 equals 1 on root 2. Now, 4 times that will equal 2 root 2. That means that our position at time 0 will be 2 root 2 plus 2. And that's our final answer. It's an exact answer. It's not a decimal approximation. So if you're a bit rusty on your standard triangles, not sure how to do that, make sure you come and talk to me and we'll figure it out. All right. Now, we didn't talk about velocity or acceleration in that. We will talk about those in the next video.